Okay, good morning to tradeyourway.co.uk. It's Thursday, 27th of September. The time is 9:47 and we're just looking at the pound dollar. It's a 4-hour time frame that we're looking at. So last few days we've just had a bit of a consolidation. We've had a bit of a move down last week due to the pressures from Brexit. Now we're just sitting and waiting to see if indeed we're going to carry on to the downside or if we're going to find some support and at least have one more move to the upside, which maybe then will signal a continuation long. If we break down here around 130.50 as we come back down to retest the previous lows, which is around 130.60, we could see another move, another bigger move to the downside. I'm just waiting really for a clear signal. At the moment we're kind of short term we've been bullish. Longer term, as you can see, since going back to May, we've been selling off since 140 from 143's 143.80 area, which is pretty much going back to what's that, April 2018. So we're just waiting now just to see today if we're going to continue with the much longer term short back down to 127s, or if we're going to hold to the upside and see one more test of that 133, because we still have an upside target 133.17. So I'm just waiting to see what we're going to do. If it starts to make some bullish momentum, find some support here. You can see I've drawn two trend lines, which is creating like a bit of a squeeze on the price. The price is consolidating sideways. We're going to see which way it breaks out. If it breaks down to the downside or breaks back up to the upside. So really, these two trend lines are just there to give us some sort of indication as to which way it's going to go. Once I know which way it's going to go, I have targets to the upside. Obviously 133.17 is still the first major fibs resistance level that we have based on this range, which you can see from 126.60 to 143.77. To the downside, obviously we have the retest of the lows, 127. Of course, we have a much larger trend line support coming through the 129, 130 area. So we'll see again if it wants to come back down and retest this area for a third time. So yeah, there is all to play for. Short-term targets to the downside, we have obviously down to this trend line, which might be around 129.30, 129.50, depending how long it takes to get there. It could end up getting down here in a few days' time or even next week, which would perhaps give us a target area of around 130. Again, depending on how long it takes to break out to the upside, if it decides to do so. We could see 133.17. We could see the 50%, because the pound dollar does like the 50 number, so it could retrace to 135. That's a nice big fundamental round number from 130 to 135. So we have 135.19. So anywhere around 135 would be a really good upside target of around 300 plus pips. So again, we'll just see what happens today and see what happens over the next few days. I'm waiting for the setup. I'm waiting for a clear signal, and we'll keep you posted. All right, thanks very much.